I knew you were in here, Yi. Aren't you excited for dinner tonight? Yi, you're finally awake. Is that you, Shwen? Can you hear me, Yi? Where have you been? We were attacked. Oh no. Well, that's why that's the point of no return. Four Seasons Pavillion, how? Are you in danger? Those metallic monsters suddenly came in and, wait, I think they're back. Find a place to hide, quickly. Shwen. Are you there? Answer me. Damn it. Oh my god, we still haven't met the last... What? One of the 10 souls, head of research. Holds the most prestige in the Tiandao Council. Mentor... Council's de facto leader and Yi's mentor. Oh boy. Wow, I was coming down here, I'm like, alright, we're gonna fight Eigong, and then we're gonna have the seals, and clearly not. This is going elsewhere. More logs, huh? Ooh. Foundation era, forget it. It doesn't matter anymore. I have looked over all my past research data. Perhaps there was something we didn't account for. Why are we even researching immortality in the first place? Data corrupted. No. There has to be an explanation, and I will find the answer. Scientific questions always yield answers. I must have missed something crucial. And there are Solarians in their soulscapes, just waiting for me to save them. All my sacrifices will eventually pay off. Okay. That's right, I've been a fool. The mutations are the key. To think that I wasted all this time. The existence of the mutants gives us a whole new paradigm to view life in our universe. Data corrupted. Are you saying you wanted to make everyone mutants? Because it's better than... It's the only way to keep them alive? Data corrupted. I finally understand. Tianhuo was never supposed to be a disaster. It's a trial and a gift from the universe to all Solarians. The mutations will allow Solarians to unlock the next stage in our evolution. Oh, that's what it's about. I see. This is my destiny, to lead all Solarians towards their immortal futures. How incredibly profound. Typical scientist. No data corrupted that time. She forgot to sign off. Okay, so this must have been blocked, and I don't have to feel like I missed that. It was probably blocked. Kill it. There we go. This is getting intense, though. You're not gonna have new stuff, right? Okay. You're locked. Oh, kind of looks like I can... Hi, guys. What the... No HUD? And the camera's slowly shifting over? Oh, this is interesting. I don't want that one to break out. kind of fun without the HUD. Just have to know that I have to parry for sure to know I have a talisman ready. Just in case I'm gonna heal. Ooh. Okay. They're off screen. Okay, there we go. Oh, damn. I wonder if I'm almost out of heals. Can I check status? I'm not going through any? Oh. Yeah, maybe you just can't lose this part. I don't know. That was a cool little section. I don't mind that. Well, a camera shifting gauntlet is always interesting. I was going through heals. Have many left. Don't waste your talismans. Oh, I didn't press it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy shit, I have 1 health left. Oh no. Oh, it's this one. I don't know. Log 1. Origin era, year 434, so 450 was the first one we read, so this is 16 years before that. Under both the pressure and expectations of the Council, I have fully devoted myself to the Immortality Project. If I fail to yield positive results once more, the Feng clan might pull their funding. And this has been a personal dream of mine, so I cannot fail in this last-ditch effort. I'll start by researching the cells of the primordial roots Fusong for any clues. Data corrupted. 6 years before the first message. After 10 years of unrelenting research, we have finally made a critical breakthrough in the synthesis between Solarian cells and the root's regeneration cells. And this is our first step towards immortality and a victory for science. This research may even become a turning point and encourage people to embrace science and technology. It may be our greatest accomplishment since Lear passed away. Hmm. 2 years later. All test subjects have developed symptoms of rejection and are dying one after the other. The cause of a hitherto unknown virus that was accidentally synthesized during the gene editing process. It has been codenamed Tianhuo. So you looking into the primordial roots. That caused them to accidentally kill their whole society. Well, infect them with the disease. The virus is contagious, but we have neither isolated it nor found its transmission vectors. Once the infected pass away, flowers blossom from their corpses, allowing the virus to propagate itself. Data corrupted. Interesting. She devoted her life to her research aimed at improving the well-being of her fellow Solarians. Unfortunately, a mistake in one of her experiments led to the birth of the Tianhuo virus. Faced with this mistake, she was determined to find a solution at any cost in order to right this catastrophic mistake. Okay. Wow. Thank you for clearing that one up. Damn. Oh. I had 1 health left. You're going to put me in front of the research log, right? You wouldn't. Okay. Also, this one right here looks like Heng, which is why I thought that Heng might be like a test subject or something there. Ooh, that is a weird one. You come back. You go again. No? Weird. I think I broke it. Oh, right. We're back at the beginning. I remember that. Oh, I have no parries ready. Oh, heal. Oh, hi. Man, those guys are the worst. Like, if you're not prepared or you're looking at your health and thinking, should I heal? They could do your whole health bar in that time while you're busy. That was, no, I need parries. Good enough. You're dead. Oh, I didn't turn around. You're just dead. Oh, that was it? All right. And we can't fast travel back. Do I have to run back? How are you going to get back? Oh, I kind of know the path. Yeah, this leads... There's a shortcut that leads to... the elevator, the central elevator. Now you're open. Okay. The research center has some music now. Oh. Okay. But you're new. Personal diary. Who the hell? Xian. It is a noble job to be being a dust guardian. Oh. Our eyes are always open and we never sleep. It is through our sacrifice that you can all have a good night's sleep. We take care of the night. I know there is nothing we can do about it, but it's time everyone learned the truth. There is no elixir to slow down the disease. The Ascension Palace was a total fiction. The souls, Eigong, everything they promised was a lie. We're just a bunch of cheap lab rats. I mean, at the end of the day, we never deserved to board the island. I remember, Mom, Shanhai 9000. Wait for me. I'll save everyone, every last one of us. Mom, Shanhai? Aren't there, like, many of them? You just mean the robot series in general? Oh, I wasn't paying it. I was thinking about that. Where did I die? Who did I die to? This guy is right here. Kind of moved me forward a little bit. Wait, I have to parry one of you. All right, do the thing. I can't get the guy in the middle. There. Kill him. Oh, damn. Bunch of free money. Oh. Okay, we're back here. Stop it. I'm dashing into death. Hide. Wonder if there's going to be a new gauntlet on the big elevator. Wouldn't doubt it. I'm assuming, yeah, looks like you're getting everywhere now. There's the big elevator. Everything's blocked off too. This used to be a path. You're certainly pushing me in a direction. I like this. I like that there's an actual end section. It's very much end of original Hollow Knight. Well, no, it's not like that, but like changing the old areas to kind of push you in certain paths. Okay, it's broken. Oh no. That does give me them back. Okay. This is still here. This is still here. Weird to see this place like this. I don't like it. He won't admit it, but it's basically his home. I'm just checking the side stuff really quick. Someone hid up here. Oh, where did they all go? Oh no. My lord. Welcome back. What happened? Where's Schwen? Oh, good. Yee, you're back. Those people came in and broke Abacus. Eigong brought her guards here and wreaked havoc. I'm sorry, there was nothing I could do. This is all my fault, my lord. The alarms were disabled due to an exploit in the firewall. It's fine as long as everyone's safe. I immediately led Lord Kwafu and Chuan to the secret panic room. Oh, that room. Fortunately, the Eigong didn't stay for long. However, Eigong took the soul seal in your vital sanctum. I tried all I could to stop her, but she succeeded in the end. I deserve the most severe punishment. I was also stripped of all my permissions. Now she alone holds the power of all 10 soul seals. Why would she go through all this trouble? It must also be after the council code, and I can be pretty certain we won't like what she has in mind. What does it do? I just didn't think she would also be the one behind the mutants. What do you mean? Does she want to destroy New Kunlun? Based on what we know, it's definitely within the realm of possibility. But why would she? I can perform a situational analysis and calculate probable causes. Warning, analytical system failed. Core processor damaged, extent 97%. It was not just your language processing model, your entire core is... Yes. Apologies. I will not be of much help anymore. I may be about to shut down permanently. Shut down? What's wrong with Abacus? Can you fix me? Uncle Chubby, we're not going to let Abacus die, right? Core damage is irreparable. No one will be able to fix it. No. Is this my fault? Put him in a robot. Right? Maybe? Absolutely not, Chuan. My shutdown isn't related to the actions of anyone. The winds of fortune blow every which way. No one escapes calamity, not even if they happen to be the world's most powerful computer. You know, I feared that I would never see you again, my lord. However, that cherished wish has finally been fulfilled. You've always been so sentimental, Abacus. Thanks for everything. I have stored your preferred tools and defaults in a backup database. They can be transferred seamlessly if you acquire a new assistant. Good luck, and may you... Processing limit exceeded. Permanent shutdown in 3, 2, 1. Abacus! For unknown reasons, its sentimental levels were set unusually high. As the most loyal assistant, Abacus stood up against Eigong during the break-in and protected the residents of the Pavillion, resulting in severe damage and forcing him to shut down. Best robot. Thank you. Chiyou's gone as well. I don't see... Where's Shuan? In the middle? Where is he? This is the end, isn't it? I feel like we just went on a massive wild goose chase. This is not the time to mourn. Was that supposed to fill me with hope? Eigong just seized ultimate control of the council. Commanding the guards to annihilate us will be a piece of cake for her now. And don't get me started on the mutants. It won't be long until the entirety of New Kunlun is crawling with them. Do you really think there'll be any survivors? Solarians aren't the only residents on New Kunlun. What do you mean? Are you talking about Shuan? Wait, no, you mean to save the ape? You want to save the ape men? I'm not in the mood for jokes right now. Are you really serious? Yes, obviously. This isn't going to doom the Solarians, though, is it? Then again, this is... Yes. I want to help them survive. Yee. Regardless of whether New Kunlun goes dark, we must take them all back to the pale blue planet. Damn. We should return the flames of the eternal cauldron before everything is extinguished. If Hang were still here, that's what she would have done. That would doom the eternal cauldron. Do you know how many people sacrificed their lives for this project? That's why there shouldn't be any more sacrifices. You think the ape men are more worthy of redemption than we are? I believe they'll have a chance to live better lives. I guess Shuan has influenced you quite a bit. Same goes for you. Forget it. I can't be bothered to explain myself. Well, this is where we're at. If you want to do some good deeds before it all ends, I won't object. But what happens afterwards? This is all empty talk if we can't stop Eigong. If a battle is inevitable, I have something that could tip the balance. Oh yeah, remember that rhizomatic bomb you found last time? I had plans for a new arrow that, if made, could tear apart heaven and earth. That is not an exaggeration. Have you started making it? Yes, the automatic forge is working as fast as it possibly can, but it still needs some time. The bad news is this type of arrow can only be fired once. Oh. Once is all I need. Let's split up. I need to prepare for my confrontation with Eigong while we wait for that arrow to be completed. The ape-men problem is a bit more pressing. I need you to take Shuan to Shenong. After that, activate the docks and... You can't just decide for me. I'm not going... Shuan. Don't throw a tantrum. I know you were listening. Did you hear everything Uncle Chubby and I were just saying? Then you should know that it's not safe here anymore. Didn't you see how they hurt Abacus? I don't want to go to that blue planet thingy. I want to stay with you, Yi. I want to go to Penglai together. Don't be silly. That's not a place you should go. At least you'll be there. You have no idea what you're talking about. You don't even know me. Of course I know you. I know you like your food well seasoned and extra spicy. I know that when you sleep, even the neighbors can hear you snoring. I know that you're super knowledgeable about everything. You taught me so much and made me realize how big the world could be. I know that after Mom and Dad left, you were the only one who would love me. I'll have nothing if you're not going to be with me. Shuan. There are some things I think you should know. I'm actually not a very good person. Centuries ago, in a desperate attempt to avoid extinction, we Solarians took your people. We kidnapped countless ape men from the pale blue planet to New Kunlun. We robbed you of your freedom, treated you cruelly, and killed you indiscriminately. That's the truth behind Peach Blossom Village. The worst part is, this was all my idea. I already figured all that out ages back. I'm not stupid. I saw those killing machines on the day I left with Anang. And that was when I guessed that our village might not be what everyone imagined it to be. And you should also be aware that if it weren't for me, you might have been living a normal life on the pale blue planet. Mom and Dad would still be alive. When I first saw those things, I was really scared, to be honest with you. That's the thing. You're the Yi who lives with me now. You're not the Yi from the past. Most importantly of all, I know the current Yi would never hurt me. As dangerous as it might get, I'm not scared when I'm with you. Please let me stay. Don't be silly. Since when did you start being so difficult? How's this? I promise to pick you up from the pale blue planet as soon as things settle down here. Really? When have I ever lied to you? Please, go take refuge with Shanhai and the others. Well, I better get moving in case something happens to the docks later. I'm leaving it in your hands. Explain the situation to Shanhai and guide the 8 men to the transport ships. I'll prepare for my fight and wait for the arrow to finish before meeting up with you all. Ooh, all this could go 2 ways, and both of them would be sad. Well, one of them would be happy sad, but it's going to be emotional, that's for sure. Arrow crafted by Kwafu. Inspired by the rhizomatic bomb, it carries similar destructive energy. It should only be used as a last resort in your battle against Eigong. It can only be fired once. And if I remember correctly, he said that the rhizomatic bomb literally would destroy the Pavillion. Like, it does a lot of damage. It's a massive bomb. So... Ooh. Damn it. Already getting emotional just from him making that promise to him. It's okay. It's okay. I've got FF9 on the mind.
Sir.
Let's be honest, brother. With that incredibly smart brain of yours, how could you have overlooked the fact that none of these ships can move unless there's a Solarian at helm? Oh. Were you expecting these 8 men to fly themselves to the pale blue planet? You're the best pilot I know. I knew it, you sly dog. Oh. Look, I'll send Chuen and the rest of the villagers back to the pale blue planet. However, that is my own decision and has nothing to do with you. Do not thank me. I just want Chuen to have a real home. I also bear some responsibility for causing this mess. As for you, go get your affairs in order. Even if it's just the 2 of us left, let's go back to Penglai together. You got that? It's a promise.
Hey.
Take it easy. You furballs aren't going anywhere before my people are on board. Especially you, Chubby. With you around, the villagers act like a bunch of obedient children. Saves me a whole lot of bother. Here I am, still relying on you gods to lend me a hand right up to the end. Feels gross. Isn't that right, Chuen? Chuen? What's wrong? Didn't you want to say something to Yi? No. Come on, we're on a tight schedule here, kid. No, I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Yi. Chuen, come here. I have something for you. Oh. Hey, is this your mystic nymph? Yeah, it's very important to me, so I want to ask you for a favor. Can you hold on to it for me for a little bit? Really? Okay, I understand. I'll take good care of it and return it to you later. Why are you pouting and crinkling your eyebrows if you understand? How about this? As a reward, I'll take you to see the ocean when we're both on the pale blue planet. Really? Then sure, pinky promise? Pinky promise. That's 2 times now. You better make it out. It's almost time. Let's get ready to depart. Take care, brother. I'll take care too. So is New Kun? That looks like Earth. Is New Kunlun like hovering over Earth right now? Interesting. How are you doing, dear brother? Whenever I get some free time, I always find myself writing to you, just like before. I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets over deciding to stay. Whenever I think about dying alone in a world without you, I start to feel so lonely. I know you're probably too far for these messages to catch up. It'll probably take hundreds of years for you to receive the first one. I know I'll never get to receive your replies. Oh. This isn't in his head. Oh. But that doesn't matter. From my memories, I can piece together fragments of you. Your every glance and every word. Hang. I'm sure your plans have worked, and you're no doubt celebrating the fruits of your success. Or perhaps you've embarked on an entirely new journey. No. I was going to pick you up, I swear. I didn't know I would wake up centuries later. If it wasn't for... If you have a new family, will you still remember me? Of course. How could I ever forget about you? Will you miss the days we spend together? I'm sorry. I miss you so much. Really miss you. Sorry, this is supposed to be my last message to you, not just a bunch of trivial questions. Yi, I want you to know that my time has come. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll just be stepping ahead of you into your return to heaven and earth. I know. Let's make a promise that on that day, when we meet again, you'll take the time to tell me your story. I promise, Hang. I promise. It's a promise. Take care, my dear brother, until destiny reunites us. Goodbye, Hang. We have no more unread messages from Penglai. Oh. Wow. Okay. I'm surprised they actually cleared that up. Oh, that almost got me for sure. So he was going to pick her up, and then he died. Or, well, not died, but I'm assuming that's the cliff thing where he woke up centuries later. Or how exactly did that work? When did the cliff thing happen is my question. And how much time passed between him being in the roots and Chuen finding him? Was it the 500 years? Because it seems like he was already at New Kunlun and already establishing things, but he was going to pick her up before they left for New Kunlun, or was he going to come back later and that was his promise? And he already left for New Kunlun for a while. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to look back on it. Either way, know that was actually just I knew you were number 16. I knew it. I thought we were actually going to see you, but turns out you're not around. Yi's naive and eccentric younger sister. She has a particularly close bond with Yi. As one of the few people who can resonate with Fusang, Peng believes in returning to the Tao, and that it is natural to coexist and perish with Penglai. She therefore did not cling to life and refused Yi's proposal to live in New Kunlun. She chose to stay in their hometown and accept the natural end of her life. Oh. Wonder if Yi's gonna... Okay, we're gonna get some sort of update for him eventually here. I'm surprised he hasn't been updated at all. We've learned a lot about him in the past, I guess, 2 episodes. I'm definitely splitting this at some point. I have no idea when, but... Alright, I need a minute. Alright, I had to split the recording there, so hopefully the audio stays the same. I have to do post-processing, so sometimes it's a little different. And maybe a little quieter, a little louder here. I apologize, but I needed to make sure that it was good because it was getting pretty long. It's been 4.5 hours, but we're still going. Look at all these people. Is this the developer panel? That would be pretty funny. Just a credits. Interesting. How many pages are there of this? Seems like a lot. I'm staring at only like the middle row. I haven't found the guy with the mask again. Huh. Okay. Okay, that's blocked off as well. Oh, this game. This is 10 out of 10 storytelling for a Metroidvania. They're doing a really good job. I haven't felt that attached. Like I definitely haven't felt the emotions that I feel during like visual novels outside of this game when it comes to like other Metroidvanias. Like I'm hooked on the story. I'm enjoying it, and I'm doing everything I can to hold it together. Damaged floor. Okay. Not like I want to like hold back tears, or I don't care about that as much, but it does make it hard to read. So sometimes I suppress it a little bit just to be able to read. All right, I just want to check over here. There won't be anything in here probably, anything different, so I'm just gonna check. Yeah, no, this place is empty. Nothing going on. Might as well save that checkpoint here. I'm really curious if they're gonna bring up what happens with Shanhai 9000 and Chiyou. They're both gone. Did they get killed? I don't know. I mean, Shanhai shut down. Chiyou's also technically artificial weapon, so shut down as well for him. Maybe they just assumed you wouldn't be attached to them. I really like Chiyou. Chiyou was great. I want to know what happened. Okay. We're ascending. Program. Unlock primordial roots core. Loading. System encrypted. Operation failed. You lost all authority. Ooh. The Soul Yi, you have the floor. Also, whatever happened to the Cirrus? We never saw... Hold on. Let me show what I'm talking about so it's not lost. Okay, the person I'm talking about is right here, talking to Jie. Do they have this portrait here? Hold on. Um... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. Is that them? The third seat on the left? That wouldn't make any sense. We have all the soul seals, so I don't know. I'm very curious about them because they were silhouetted. They had 1 or 2 lines total in the story, and the whole time I had a note written down. I always write notes after every episode about things that stand out to me, and we don't know anything about them. We still don't. Huh. Soul Yi, you have the floor. Thank you. I think my fellow souls will agree it's time to face the music. We can bicker all we want, but the truth is that the Tianhuo cannot be cured in the short term. Therefore, I would like to propose a bold new plan. Huh. Eigong might think you're clever, but since when did we let a rookie give orders around here? Let's not spoil the fun, Gomong. This kid's pretty charming. Let's see what he has to say. If anyone wants to raise any objections, please hold them until the end. The plan is called the Eternal Cauldron Project. Eternal? Interesting. Have you been keeping the elixir of life from me all this time? No, you misunderstand me. It's not a bodily immortality. It's spiritual immortality. To put it simply, it's a plan to place all Solarians into virtual reality while their bodies are put into cryosleep. Until we find a cure. Huh. Our scientists and GA have already experimented on this, and they were not very successful. This time is different. This time we have Lady Ethereal's vital sanctum and soulscape system. Our tests have proven that we can fix all the shortcomings of older hibernation devices. Combine that with the creation of virtual worlds, and all Solarians will be able to enjoy centuries of blissful dreams. Lady Ethereal, does it really work? Yes. Upon waking up, all test subjects were very satisfied with the dreams they experienced. Is this before the failures? There were a few who had trouble, but those are minor issues. I'll patch those out. The only issue is, generating soulscapes for tens of thousands of people requires an unprecedented amount of computing power. We wouldn't be able to meet the capacity even if we linked up every single abacus on Penglai. I believe the esteemed Gomong has the answer to that. An answer. Why are you asking me for an answer? If this is how half-assed your plan is, count me out, rookie. In your research on Jiangshi soldiers, didn't you posit the possibility of biological calculators? So that's what you're talking about. Connecting biological brains in series can indeed form an immense biological computer. However, that theoretical model requires the brains of organisms with higher intelligence. From where do we source those? That's why they decapitated them. They took the brains and then they used the bodies for meat, but the actual heads carried the brains away. Oh. Don't tell me you're going to use Solarian brains. Of course not. We can't use anything polluted by the Tianhuo. I mean, that would be unethical. Ooh. Interesting. You all remember the Haotian sphere, right? That deep space telescope has been running for centuries. It's collected massive amounts of information. Did it actually find a planet with intelligent creatures? Exactly. We've temporarily named it the Pale Blue Planet, based on its appearance. Reports show that primitive humanoid creatures with large and active brains reside on the Pale Blue Planet. Show me the report. I want to see it. You can't just make up such a huge discovery, young man. I have read the report, so there's no need to doubt its veracity. And they're still living beings. Wouldn't that be too cruel? That pity is totally unwarranted. If left alone, primitive species tend to wipe themselves out anyway. And better for us to cultivate them for our purposes. It's weird to think that if you picture this from like Earth perspective, this is the War of the Worlds invasion to come to take, or how many people did they take away then? Is it the end of the Pale Blue Planet, or did they just take like a few towns? Like what happened? Are we opening a whole new hunting ground? The GA clan is itching to get our muscles moving. You're all thinking too far ahead. The Pale Blue Planet is 500 light years away from us. And so, what? And so this meeting was a complete waste of time. The Fang clan didn't spend our money to listen to your fantasies. 500 light years? We don't even know if we'll make it to the next decade. Even if we did manage to gather enough food, how are we going to gather a vessel and the energy to get there? We already have a vessel. And what's more, we're sitting in it right now. In the final phase of the Eternal Cauldron project, Kunlun Island will be launched into the heavens. The entire island, with everyone on it, will warp to the pale blue planet. Blah, blah. You're insane. No, he's totally serious. I've done the calculations. There's enough energy stored in the primordial roots to make that trip. Oh. It'll only take a few years to build up the necessary rhizomatic energy columns and engines. As long as we have the primordial roots when we reach our destination, energy replenishment shouldn't be a problem, but... But what? Speak up, fatty. Easy. What Kwafu wants to say is, once we make this trip, we will not be able to return for at least another 500 years. Oh. Oh. And it's been 500 years. At least. Yi, calm down. Oh, why won't you hear me out? It was you. You're the perpetrator. Where are the others? The other souls have their own matters to attend to, and have asked me to speak on their behalf. I see. From the very beginning, I was the only one kept in the dark. Even Kwafu and Lady Ethereal knew. And they reached the same conclusion as I had. We must accept our current predicament. Conclusion my ass. It's you. You and this accursed Tiandao Council. You murdered everyone. Murdered my parents. Because of you, now Heng will die too. Beta corrupted. Oh. So that's why she wanted Yi killed. Because he knew that she was responsible for the virus. Oh man, I'm loving the lore delivery here. A lot. Root decryption progress 80%. Oh. Hey, wait. Find all resources and info. But we don't have a map chip for here, do we? Root core decryption report. Fusong is breaking free from its seal. We're about to lose all control of the primordial roots network. After arriving near the Pale Blue Planet, the primordial roots were coaxed in to build a massive web around New Kunlun to partially cover the nearby star, allowing the roots to absorb its light and provide never-ending power for the Eternal Cauldron project. Oh. Interesting. Oh. Oh, you're the same color as here. Of course we have... Yeah, one of one. We did it! Oh, we made a root node. Okay. This is so weird because this is the only 3D thing in the whole game. Like full 3D is this tower. Why is this tower 3D? There are no other structures that you can see anything on the side of them. except for this tower. You're up early. I thought you would sleep much longer. I realize that this isn't really the time for naps. A shame. Why return to this pitiful place when you can welcome a whole new world in your dreams? Whole new world? I don't care what it is you're trying to do, but you better stop right now.
What so?
My. You're about to witness the liberation of Fusang. This is our destiny. We will soon devour the fruit that fate has provided for us. We have waited too long for this moment. You've gone insane. Insane? I found the truth and unlocked immortality. How can you not fathom the significance of this achievement? You're right, I can't. I don't understand why you would make the same mistake over and over again. Transforming Solarians into those mutants can't be the answer. Prophets will always have to beat a lonely path. Never mind, you'll thank me in time, you and everyone else. Since the dawn of our race, Solarians were but stupid beasts before the whims of fate, endlessly pursuing our own tails. You should celebrate because we're about to break out of the cycle, and enter the realm of immortal. And you think this is what will free us? I'm not gonna let you have your way. How extremely cruel of you. I hoped that by trapping you in your dream, I could avoid this confrontation. No mentor can bear to end any of their students' lives. Don't make me do it twice. Oh man, this is quite the arena. This looks really weird. Oh wow, you're really fast. A talisman? Right, mentor. She fights like Yi. Of course she does. Why wouldn't she? That's pretty awesome. Do I have to move up? Am I blocking too much of it? I'll move up. Just in case. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, I really gotta jump that one. Holy shit. Okay. I'm just kind of taking in her moves here. She's got a double poke. She always, like, takes a moment to lift her hand. I just have to jump when that happens immediately. I doubt this is the final fight, but... Okay, and when she holds an orb in front of her, I have to unbridle. Oh, that was a triple poke. Really? Jump. Alright. Well, that was different too. Whew. Holy. As you can tell, I'm literally just studying her moves right now, though. I'm not going to try to attack her until I can actually actively parry. At least a few things. Round 3. That was round 3. This is round 4. There. That one's really fast. I don't know how to get that one. Oh, I could parry those. Okay. So if I hear a shing, I need to turn around and parry the thing she left behind. That is far too fast. That move just kind of comes up. Maybe you just dodge that. Maybe Unbridle's like pointless there. Okay, you're doing it again, and then you're gonna jump. There's no time because I'm in the air. There's no time. Okay, that's it. You just dodge that. You do not try to Unbridle that. Wow, you started with that? Why don't you just restart sometimes? I thought she was gonna jump. Yeah, she just kind of like cancels her combo and does something else sometimes. Oh. Thank God I picked that up. Yep, I knew it. I so inconsistent. You know what? I would like to see phase 2, so maybe? Imagine if this was just the whole fight, though. Yeah, no. That wasn't gonna happen. Oh. Oh. Oh, what a way to do that. Okay, well, it's been a while. Like I've been sitting here just trying to pick apart her moves because obviously there's going to be a phase 2. So I really wanted to see if I could figure this out and get this down. So I haven't really been attacking that much. This time I actually tried and it wasn't super bad. The weird thing is she'll start her combo and then she'll start poking and then she'll just cancel it and do it again, but a different part of it. Like, I don't know. I can't figure out why. Also, when she dashes to talisman you, sometimes she'll do it 3 times back to back. Sometimes it's once and then she'll jump in the air, but they both start the same animation. So I don't know. Like, I'll jump in the air to try to dodge it, but then I'm in the air while she's jumping in the air, and then she hits me. So it's like, I can't figure out her pattern. I understand all of her moves, 100%. I can't figure out why they don't complete, or why they queue up into a different part of her mechanics. This is a really weird fight. So far, I think I like it, but I can't tell. That phase 2 is a little scary, though. They look like a very even pattern. You can't unbridle that. The only way you could unbridle that is if I decided to divine hand, because if you get one, you can do the rest of them. It is red, so you could probably dash through it. Right? Would that work? I'm assuming it's like the lasers and stuff, so... I don't know, we'll have to try that next time. Alright. That was a quick phase 2. Or quick phase 1 into phase 2. 1. Okay. Okay, those are too fast. Those are actually too fast to dash. I don't know. Arrow? Maybe arrow. Okay, this is not much better, but I'm gonna try arrowing you now. Stop it. Oh, you're doing that. Oh, that's got a bigger explosion. Good news is you can just cancel her sword waves with arrow. So that is happening. Screw trying to dodge that. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, I should have known. Okay, sure. There's a phase 3. It's been 2.5 hours. Great. I didn't even get to look at that. I don't know what to do. 2.5 hours. Since phase 1, actually, and I did take a little break. I feel like I got phase 1 down, but I'm so sick of doing it that I'm just messing up on purpose at this point. I'm just tanking hits just to get it over with and get to phase 2. She has so much health. I don't know what to do. This is a very awesome fight, and I absolutely hate her. Absolutely. It is my favorite and least favorite fight in this game. I love it, and it's terrible. Okay, let me put it this way. This fight is amazing, and I hate it. I think that makes a little more sense. It's very fun when you get it right, but when you get it wrong, oh my god. Do you just... She steamrolls you. You mess up one parry, and it's half your health. Ah, you're kidding me. I mean, if this is the final boss, which at this point, if there's a phase 3, obviously that this is the final boss then. Final bosses would have 3 phases. I'm just so tired of doing phase 1. It is so annoying. I finally figured out phase 2. I'm probably cutting it all because I have over 90 gigs to remove of just face rolling. It took me forever to realize that there was a red, white, white, red on her sword attack, her sword wave attack, and I accidentally parried one of the whites, and I'm like, oh god, I can parry this. So then I realized it's probably unbridled, parry, parry, unbridled. I'm glad I figured that out. That's great. But that took forever as well. I have no idea. That was like an hour ago that I figured that out, but I don't know what to do about phase 3. I don't know, but is there a way for me to do more damage? Yes. I'm not doing charge strike. Shadow strike maybe. Oh, I don't need the Jin radius anymore. What am I doing? Why is that on? Reduce knockback, I kinda need that. I need that, especially if I keep this on. Oh, I need this as well. Okay, maybe I don't need the reduced knockback, I don't know. Consume this feels necessary. I wonder how much more damage it is. It says much higher damage, so... I think it's worth testing, and even if I have to relearn a little bit, if I'm getting knocked farther away and it screws with stuff. I'm so tired. Why is there a phase 3? That was so hard. That was nothing in the game compares to that. Everything else feels like easy mode, and this is savage. What? Maybe it's just me, though. It's the learning part that's hard. The actual execution, also hard, but after you've learned it, it feels a lot easier. I mean, I make it to phase 2 every time now, so clearly it couldn't have been that hard. It was just I didn't know how to do it, you know? And I'll get through phase 2 again to get to phase 3, and we'll beat it. I just have to learn whatever weird timings there are. She, like, slashed the screen or something, so... I think I have to parry. I think I literally have to, so we'll see. Learned from the best. I'm sorry. I know this is very important. I'm going to take a personal moment here. Oh, it has been a long time. Obviously, it's a different day. I spent 5 hours trying to beat her yesterday, but I got so tired. And I was just face rolling, phase 2 the whole time. And then I came back and tried to do it again, but I had to relearn everything because I just streamed Hollow Knight right before attempting to record this. So I was already tired from that, and I still am. But I got it. I got it. And all I needed to do was review my footage and actually look at the timings because it looked like a mess. Phase 3 looks like a mess until you realize she pops on screen before the stuff starts so you can actually see where she's coming from. I obviously didn't get it down. Oh my god, that would have been fun to get down though. I know the previous part I mentioned that no. I still agree with it. I hate this boss and it's amazing. I still agree with that. But I also kind of love this boss and it's amazing. This is a very good boss. This is a very good final boss. Hell yeah. Give me a moment to calm. Okay. I think I'm good now. Man, that was a long time. I swear to God, if this leads to any phase 4, don't do this. You gave me a trophy. No. She's dead. She's dead. As your mentor, I have to admit, you've improved a lot. You moved with grace and showed no trace of fear. Are you not scared, Yi, knowing that everything might turn to dust? I am scared. I have also learned to accept failure. You didn't learn that from me. It's almost time. Thank you for joining me as we bring an end to this era. It seems not even you can stop the inexorable wheel of history. No, stop. Solarians will last forever and ever, a shining beacon of the universe. What? Why would you do that? Oh my god. So all the ones still in stasis are kinda screwed now then. There's no coming back from that. Aw, gee. They're still partying. You gonna shoot the arrow? Where are you guys at? About 300,000 li away from New Kunlun. Is everything okay there? Good. Then you should be out of range. What do you mean? What are you doing? Eigong infected the primordial roots before she died. Now I have to destroy it. What? You're going to detonate the rhizomatic bomb, but that will destroy the entire island, I know. But this is the only way I can put an end to this disaster. Perhaps this will finally allow Kunlun, allow everything to return to nature. But what about you? I'm sorry, but you'll have to take care of everything else. Been a terrible friend, always making messes for you to clean up. That's not true, brother. Don't worry about it. Is Xuan nearby? I want to speak with him. Xuan, I need you to listen carefully. I'm afraid I won't be able to pick you up. You lied to me. Promise me you'll eat well and live well on the pale blue planet, even when you're on your own. You lied to me. Also, remember to teach yourself swimming. I'm sure you'll be swimming in the sea in no time, even without me there to help. You're the smartest kid I've ever seen. No, I can't do anything without you, Yi. Why are you doing this? Why would you lie to me? If you're gonna throw me away, then why did you save me? You were the one who saved me. Helped me understand so much that I didn't before. Feel very fortunate to have spent all this time with you. Thank you, Xuan. In the end, you were the one who woke me up. You were even able to bring me some hope for this world. Don't say that. I don't want you to go. You can't go. Don't cry. Somebody once told me this. Life and death are one. When the end comes, we'll just return to heaven and earth. Why am I being left behind again? It's not fair. What am I supposed to do when I miss you? Don't worry. Whether you're under the sun's warm embrace or floating upon a boundless ocean, be there as part of you for all eternity. Okay, I better get going. Take care. Yi. Don't! Oh. Unfortunately, this was 90% likely to happen. 95% even. What the hell? Oh. This shooting star. Witness the end of New Kunlun. Damn. Oh, on standard mode. Oh, I mean, it's a revenge story. In the end, this is how revenge stories almost always are written, but it was done very well. Like nothing about that part in particular was any bit surprising. You got the guy that's all standoffish. He's trying to get revenge. He meets people along the way, and you know, learns that there's more to the world. But the revenge already put you on a path where, you know, and then the big choice to sacrifice yourself to. And that I don't know. It's kind of. It's a classic. It's a classic. But they did very, very good here. I loved everything about this. Ooh. Ooh. I was gonna say, is this a licensed song or is this their in-house song? But this is their theme. Oh, wait, is this the outro theme? I have never heard the full thing, only the clips, so. Yeah, this is the outro theme, I think. I'll explain that after. I was given the outro theme in a tiny 25-second clip. I guess I don't need to explain later. I just explained. Oh. Music great. Oh, damn, it still hasn't got to a chorus. Interesting. This part kind of reminds me of Say Goodnight, FF14 song. Come on, you can do it. Bring in the chorus. I'm sure what I have in my outro is the chorus. Damn. That song in full context now? Or, well, full, hearing the full thing? Like, oh, that's a really good song. I kind of wish that was the final battle theme. That would have been amazing. I did love the actual final battle theme. I love how it, like, every phase, it became more, you know? It was kind of tame for phase 1, which I heard a billion times. And I actually didn't get to phase 3 more than, like, 20-ish times total. So phase 3, I didn't get to hear too much. That was the first time I heard that much. I usually died after the second screen-wide move that she did. So that attempt, I just got real lucky. Like, you could tell at the end when I unloaded the rest of my arrows, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna win. Because normally I just don't even bother with the arrows, especially on that phase, because she disappears and I'm vulnerable, and it's like, oh shit. Well, that sucks. But damn. Now, the real question is, did I get a true ending? Or is there only one ending? I don't know. We'll check after. But I don't think I can go back. The save file is kind of stuck there, you know? It's well, maybe it'll put me before the events, but as far as I know throughout the game, when you've done something in the game like that, you don't like have a backup saves or anything. Like, that's why if like an episode messed up, like I'm screwed. I'd have to just skip it and explain what happened in that episode. Like, I don't have any backup saves, so. But I'm sure they wouldn't force you into new. Well, maybe they might force you into New Game Plus. Either way, if there's if this wasn't the true ending, I will probably go look up that instead then. And regardless, after that, I will do a little review since this is a modern game. It's going to be extremely easy to review this. I already have the numbers in my head, and they're not low. They're not low at all. Not that a lot of my reviews are, but this is a very good game. This game is going to stick with me as much as Hollow Knight. That's for sure. I really hope, like, anything else they make, I'm in. And I'm sold. This is awesome. Red Candle Games. You can tell they did a little bit of experimenting there. You could tell they really liked Sekiro, though. Well, maybe. It felt very inspired. Oh. They made it. Wafu cannot walk around, though. He will immediately be detained and dissected by some government. He's too unique. He's the only Solarian left, then? Unless someone actually lives on Penglai, but by the sounds of it, it's been 500 years since I left. I just have a white screen? What? Oh, that actually was the end. Ooh, we got music and everything? Oh, man. The previous, you'd have to go back, check episode 1, but like the previous main menu was so purposely lifeless, just staring at the primordial roots and stuff. Really? Battle memories? Oh no. Oh, you put me in a thing. What? Is this a simulation where I can fight all the bosses? What does this mean? Battle. Wafu, we didn't fight. Oh, okay. The thing. Yan Lao, Jie Quan, Lady Ethereal, B, and Eigong. Oh, well, good thing I can fight Eigong again, because that's actually really fun. You two are competing. I like Lady Ethereal, the battle, because it's not easy, but it's got a lot of unique jumps and stuff, and it's evenly paced throughout the fight. This fight's like, you better get good. Which is a different type of reason I like it. Like, you want to see those credits, you better get good. I loved that a lot. I'd say out of all of the enemies, my least favorite fight. I mean, this one was unique too. I loved this, fighting the robot in the background, the claw. But if I had to choose out of all of these, I loved Kwafu's security robot. That was the first get good moment. It's like, all right, you gotta learn some parrying. This one, I didn't really feel like, oh my god, you know, towards. And I also weakened Jie Quan, so I can't really accurately talk on that one. But that was a good fight. Andy was weakened, so I don't know. Yeah, this would probably be my least favorite, and these two are fighting for favorite. Eigong might win in the end, though. Nostalgia might make Eigong win. I'm sure I have literally everything. Yeah. Everything on here. Okay. So I have access to that. That's awesome. All right. Let me double check really quick whether that was the true end or not. Okay, apparently I got the true ending, and there are two endings. There's the normal ending and then the true ending. And it comes down to doing a bunch of stuff to unlock the option to help the 8 men. And if you don't, you just save the Solarians in the more pressing issue. I don't know if you save them or not. We'll find out. But thank you, Neat Pick, for putting these out. This is the normal ending, and I just wanted to see the options on dialogue here. Let's see, how's the volume? Kind of low. More or less agree with the other souls have been saying. Even if you overthrew the 9 souls, what would it do for the people of the future? You're going to stop the Eternal Cauldron project. Let's not mention how New Kunlun is in complete chaos. Remember the original promise. What promise? We both return home in a blaze of glory. Hold on. You're planning on going back to Penglai? Ooh. Check the energy levels at the Radiant Pagoda. It should be doable? Indeed, we have been storing energy through the roots for centuries. Should theoretically be able to initiate a second space warp. Right. But that's all strictly theoretical. New Kunlun's navigation systems don't have a built-in return procedure. Forget who wrote the system in the first place? You got me there. If there is anyone who could get us back home, it'd be you. Trust me, it'll all be fine once we return home. Oh, this is grim. Like, do you take Shuen with you at least? How is it that you always find a way to win me over? Better than croaking this far from home. So what's the plan? So also you don't find the bomb. You don't find the bomb, so that's not even an option. The bomb is required for the true ending, so you wouldn't shoot the bomb or the rhizomatic bomb at the end. Still have some time before the code is revised. I need to get to the root pinnacle to stop Eigong. However, there's something that I can only ask your help for. Let me guess, Schwen? Help me take care of him. What a hassle. Can't you raise him yourself? So they are taking him back. Fine. Just stop looking at me with those eyes of yours. Fine, I get it. I'll do it. Thank you. So they're taking all of New Kunlun and teleporting it back to Penglai. Not destroying it. Interesting. You're giving me goosebumps. You never used to be all kind and caring like this. Just don't lose, okay? I wonder if Yi makes it out. Where are you going, Yi? Remember the people who just broke in? Well, I need to put a stop to their evil plans. But there's a super strong old lady swinging a really long sword. Are you sure you'll be fine? I'll be fine. I've been preparing for this day for quite some time. After I deal with this, everything will come to an end. You've always liked hearing stories about where the Solarians grew up, right? When I return, I'll take you there so I can see it. You can see it with your own eyes. Really? You're not lying, right? When have I ever lied to you? I can already imagine your jaw dropping when you see the ocean on Penglai. This is so happy for for Schwen. Unfortunately, the true ending is where Schwen gets real sad, but he's free. You can teach me how to swim so that I can swim all the way to your hometown. You're gonna need a bunch more lungs for that. It takes months to even walk that kind of distance. How do you know if you've never tried it yourself? You have to come back safe and sound, Yi. Okay, potentially a good ending there. Well, not a good ending, but I won't go through everything. I'm gonna have to do this for a trophy anyway, so the little dialogue is not super big deal to me. I just want to see the outcome for the most part. Okay, and then you climb the tower. Oh yeah, apparently this means you're doing the normal ending. It said 80% for me, and that means true ending. 20% means not true ending. And is this all the same? My return to this pitiful place when you can welcome a whole new... Okay, that's the same. Devour the fruit that fate... Yep. You've gone insane. Yeah, this is all the same. I'm not gonna let you do that. Now, is the fight any different? Honestly, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this down like that, and I'm gonna go 2 times. Maybe skip a little too, because this looks all the same. You know, in the process of learning this fight, I had so many runs where I got phase 1 and 2 hitless and then just died to phase 3 right away. And I had to delete all of those recordings to make space. It's very unfortunate. I should have just recorded like 1 minute at a time, or like one fight at a time, and then if it was good, saved it, but that part sucks. If I was gonna like complain about any mechanic here, it's probably knowing the difference between the dash and the whole jump bomb. That the difference between them is if you're already jumping, it's too late to unbridle. But I've kind of learned it's just really rough. That is really fun to unbridle, parry, parry, unbridle, though. Skip ahead a little bit. Clearly, this is No one wants... I've seen this fight a little too much myself. There you go. Wow. There's no phase 3. Phase 3 was the true ending one? Okay. That's I would have had this done last night if I was doing the normal ending. This is all the same? That's what... Wait. That's why I've been fighting to stop you. I hope you're right. The real enemy never disappeared. I leave it to you. The fate of all Solarians. Oh, it wasn't close enough to being ready, so jumping up there and doing what she did wouldn't have mattered then. Interesting. That was more positive from her. More selfless, I guess. Opening star map, course plotting complete, calibrating navigation system, Penglai. Rhizomatic energy reserve sufficient. So you're using rhizomatic energy. Open a wormhole and perform a space jump? There was no option. There was just one button. Do it? There wasn't even a back button. That's a flaw in your design. I've done that before with an application, and then I had to literally cut and shut down my computer and to cancel it. Oh, Penglai doesn't look so good. Tianhuo flowers are everywhere. Oh. Is anyone alive here? Oh, I can turn this back up a little bit. Oh, let's just zoom in. Are those all the people in cryo sleep? All the brains used for computing power? You actually get to, like, walk around? Look, Chuan, he's back. Oh, no! I told you so. He came back real quick. You've been waiting for ages for you. Let's play some Qian-kun. Ooh. Oh, wait. I guess you took all the 8 men with you. You have organized the recent energy reports together with Shanhai. Penglai's soulscape system is functioning smoothly. There shouldn't be any short-term computing shortages. In addition, with regard to the repairs being performed on the vital sanctums, we've detected 0 anomalies in the core functions. Other than that... So they never got to cure anything. Oh, is that back before? And then you do the true ending. That's the end of that ending. Interesting. It's certainly less impactful. I mean, overall, Yi's alive, but he doesn't get to, he reunites with Heng and Death. Xuanchuan's sad, but the 8 men are back on Earth, so they're humans. They get to, and then they get to bring all this knowledge from outside that no one will believe them. No one will believe them, except for the fact that for some reason Shenong has the ability to just eat everything that's toxic. That they might question a little bit, and Kwafu existing. But overall, they're back. That's good, and I don't know. I do like the true ending. It's a little more bittersweet. This one's a little more. It feels wrong because it's a bit. It's not even selfish. Like, if you didn't think the 8 men are still there with them, they're just not being returned home. I don't know. I don't know how to discuss the normal ending. I'll need to process that. I'm gonna switch back really quick. Oh, it says adventure complete. All right. 33 hours. At least 7 or 8 of that was just me sitting on the screen editing. Oh. Yep. You put me right there. Interesting. Which means if I don't say save the 8 men, I could still get that. That's... I can reveal these now. It's fine. Okay. The first one right there. I have to beat the game again, but I don't have to beat phase 3, so that should be easy as hell. Help Chiyou bring peace to the Xingtian. Wait. Help Shanhai 9000 find Chen? Break the clay pot made by Xuanchuan. What? Recycle Xuanchuan's coin? Well, this... Obtain map data from Shanhai 9000 by force. I would have never done that. I'll have to start a new game for that. They're all gone. What about these two? Okay, I'm curious. How can I get can I actually still get these? We're before the point of no return, so... Let me check. Okay, so... Apparently, there were events after going past the point of no return. There are events in the research center that I didn't notice because I didn't look at my map. So what I'm gonna do, apparently you have to get him, you have to buy all his stuff, and he has to say, would you care to join me? Elegant Pursuits. Yeah, so I bought all his stuff, and he talked about leaving. And so he should be there, and there should be an event. I will try and see if that is the case. Apparently, this Shanhai 9000, you have to give all the map data. I have 100% of the mapped data available, so that is the case. And there's another event there. We found a data log, a personal diary from Chien, but not the event. So I guess I was on the track, like, I gotta get back to the pavilion. They're under attack, so I missed that entirely. But it shouldn't take long to run back through there and get that. Is this the... No, it's not. Is this... Where's your clay pot? I have to break it. Shit, I actually don't know if I can. Maybe it was when he was working on it. I'll check that in a minute, but either way, I can recycle you, apparently. Stonks. Okay, let me check. All right, it turns out the clay pot, breaking the clay pot is not a thing. Well, not a, it's missable. It's missable. So I can't actually do that, unfortunately. I have to go back and give him clay, and then I forgot where I even get the clay, but I have to play the game as far as that to do that. So I'll do that on my own. It's fine. It's not really a big thing, but I figured if I could do it, I might as well. I went through the whole ending sequence here up to this, and see, we have you here. Personal diary, which we've already went through. But I only see one person on the map here. I don't see an event. There's one character total. I don't see actual events. I guess we'll go up there and see. From what I read, it was in the top left. Or bottom left. Oh, you still have spikes. I don't need to break any of this. Oh, there still is a bit. It's just not on the map. What are you doing here? Be careful. That's one of Soul Eigong's experimental pots. I wouldn't mess with that if I were you. Is that Chiyou in there? Chiyou. Coordinates. Inside. Person inside is who you're looking for? A Dust Guardian. Don't be impulsive. Eigong used them for her experiments. She might... Doesn't matter. Chiyou is Chiyou, alive or dead. You, friend, don't stop me. Wait. Oh. Oh no, you... Found you. It once had a Solarian Dust Guardian friend who met her end when she became one of Eigong's experiments. This robot searched all over New Kunlun just to meet with her once more. Oh, that's unfortunate. Friend photo. A photo of Shanhai 9000 and its Solarian friend was carefully hidden by the Dust Guardians in uniform. Damn. That's unfortunate. No happy ending for them. I figured Chiyou was dead. I mean, those experiments. Okay, I'm sad that I didn't explore here last time. I just figured... I don't know why I figured that. Yeah, I went right here, but I didn't bother to look at the map. So Chiyou should be the person up there right now. This place doesn't look any different, actually. Guess because it was already mutated. Wait, where are you? Wait, now he's not on the map. Oh no! Whoa. This explains where they went, at least. Sir Yi, it seems that I've overestimated my abilities. You couldn't stop Xing Tian. It's alright. You're a scholar, after all. Don't you mean... your injuries? Is there any way to repair them? This time, even with all the Jin in New Kunlun, it would accomplish nothing. In the end, I shall be the one to shutter mine eye first. Dreams disappear into the clouds. Everything returns to naught. I'll help you. How shameful to have to trouble you up to the very end. It's nothing. Just lay down and be at peace. Oh, I shall perish with dignity and not endure in silence. He believes that existence has no value if one does not live for themselves. That is why he risked everything to end the life of his non-self-aware brother. We gotta do it. Random boss. Oh, okay. Oh, ads. I don't have any, talismans. He's healing? Okay, that's a heal. Oh. Stop it. Oh my god. Oh wow, he heals a lot. I wasn't prepared to do an actual fight here. I'm gonna have to actually try, but the rest, I have to go to the other route node. Oh, you put me right in front of the room. Okay, that's good. Okay, this will be fine. Oh my! I do not like the stuff coming from the ceiling. Nope, stop. Oh my god. Between looking at the stuff on the ceiling and his attacks being really random, oh my... I don't know how to deal with it. No. I just kind of flailed with that one. Jesus. We did it. We helped him. I mean, I've been playing games for about 14 hours now, so I don't have any excuses for that one. I'm just tired. But that is a very random enemy. Oh. The stuff from the ceiling was the real nemesis. I just couldn't be bothered. Okay, I've taken care of it. He's dead, though. Well, we got to learn about them at least, and their outcome, because that was in the back of my mind, like, where the hell did they go? So thank you, Trophies, for pointing that out for me. This stuff, I'll have to... Well, actually, I can do this on my own right now, but the other two I'm gonna have to do at a later time. So I'm gonna get out of here and find a quieter place. Okay, that seems like a ideal place as any. All right, so review mode. This will be very easy, and I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I don't think it's even necessary. I've explained thoroughly throughout the game how I feel about it, so I'm going to put the numbers up. They're very obvious. The only one that might be... Actually, no, they're probably all 10. These numbers may seem like absurdly high to some people who weren't into the game or something, but these are my personal opinions, and based on my feelings about a game in this genre. So Metroidvania, a modern Metroidvania, so I'm putting it up against other stuff. And if you're wondering, like, Hollow Knight is all 10, so that that's for comparison for me. Like, I have zero complaints about that game. Still haven't finished Silksong, so I can't. I'm talking about the original Hollow Knight. But this game, story, we'll start with that. The story was very good, very well told. There's a lot of good world building to get you to understand what's going on, and even the minor stuff that doesn't matter, finding passports about other people. I actually was interested for no reason at all. Loved it. I love the idea of the world being, starting out with the humans in this false world and having a character who knows everything, but us, the player, don't, and we learn by him explaining it to other people, what he's doing and why, slowly. They did that very well, and a lot of times that's done wrong, so I'm very glad with the way they did it. They also do this in, like, Trails Through Daybreak is the most recent one where I can think of where I was like, who the hell is this main character? I know the world. I know the world. I don't know him at all. And you learn as you play. And, but because he's explaining it to other party members and stuff. So I feel like it's fairly hard to do it correctly without seeming like you're just trying to, I don't know, go for a specific story beat on that point, but I think they did an awesome job. I love all the characters. Yi is amazing. Xuan is very necessary for the story. Like, you need that super cheery, overly hopeful, innocent character to bring someone who's hellbent on vengeance and stuff to help them realize what's going on. And the ending overall, like, the true ending. The normal ending, I still can't really speak on. I really don't know how I feel about it. It's giving me mixed feelings because I think it was kind of okay, in a way, but also Yi would be leaving some regrets. Like, he kidnapped the humans and he's not setting them free again. So it's like, technically there's still that lingering, guilt and stuff there. But the true ending was very good, very expected that would happen. It could have only gone two ways. And the final scene with Xuan looking at Earth, it could only, it was either he was looking at that and Yi shows up and somehow survived the blast, or he didn't. And, but going into the final battle, that was always going to happen. That's how these revenge stories work. And normally I'd be eye-rolling at the idea of copying a story, or doing a similar story. But in this case, honestly, we've made too many stories. Media's too open now. Like, there's too many stories out there. To write something completely original is almost impossible. I haven't seen anything that I'm not like, oh, this is like that, in a long time. I'm sure you could, but I feel like our brains don't operate that way anymore. I feel like we're too influenced by things we've seen before. To write a unique story, you'd probably have to never read a book, watch a movie, play a game, no media. Just write a story with no knowledge of any of that, and you might make something unique. Like, it's impossible nowadays. So I forgive them for just following the revenge thing. They did it very well, and that's the important part. So yeah. Sound 10 again. Sound is the music in this. Some of it doesn't really stand out, but it does its job very well. And the ones that do stand out really stand out, and I like them a lot. I mean, the most notable, obviously, the credits theme. I really like that song a lot. I do think that should have been like a final boss theme, but I'm guessing it probably wouldn't be loopable very well. I don't know. Like the final phase of the boss or something. I don't know. But either way, the actual final boss theme was also very good. it sounded a little similar to part of Lady Ethereal's battle, actually. But Lady Ethereal's battle was definitely one of the more memorable songs in the game for me. Can't think of too many other, and I also like that they used a little bit of not voice acting, but I mean it was actually voice acting, but just kind of a few words of a few sentences to get the emotional state across. It was very effective. I probably talked over it most of the time because some of it was on auto. A lot of times when they're actually doing voice acting in game, it is on auto and I have a limited time to read and speak it myself, so I might have been covering it, but it was all very good. Especially Lady Ethereal again, and Gomong. Gomong had some interesting, like, a deathly cries, like, oh, that was something. Anyway, there's not too much to really say about that. The sound effects are very good. The parrying, it's gonna stick with me. Like that sound effect for getting a successful parry is so satisfying compared to when you get a not successful parry. It's kind of a little more dim, and when you completely miss, you get this kind of sound, but I don't know how to describe it. You've heard it plenty if you watch me. But like, they are very distinct and they do a good job without being too overbearing. I think I had sound effects up a little too high in this playthrough, but yeah, overall it's good. Can't think of anything else with sound effects that really matters. I don't know. I just think about it and I'm like, that was a 10 and sound for me. Okay, art. I haven't seen many games like this graphically, like this style. It's probably not unique. I don't know. I haven't played too much in this kind of category. I haven't played like that many platformers or anything with like a just 2D. I don't know. I don't have that much to reference here, but what I'm seeing, I love. I love everything about the art, and the animations for the characters. It's just very well done. I don't really know how to speak on the art with this game. It just really blew me away, I guess. It's very different than, stuff like Hollow Knight, which has a lot more bold colors. This is a lot more like drawn look to it or something. The outline of everything seems to be a lot more shaded, and I don't know. It's a cool style. We'll just leave it at that. I'm getting really bad at these reviews. And UI elements, I'm hiding the UI right now, actually. It turns out you can hide the UI, but like the UI is very simple and great. It doesn't really need to do anything different. There's no like issues I have with the UI itself either. I don't know. There's not too much to talk about here. It's what you'd expect out of a game of this style. It's very fitting, but I wouldn't really look at the UI and be like, wow, this game's got the best UI in the world. But for this category, it works. Every time I think about UI, I'm like, are you Persona? No. Oops. I don't know how to rate you now, because Persona's UI is ridiculous. Anyway, gameplay. This game is very fun. Very, very fun. I've never felt bored, except for Eigong first phase after 8 hours, or whatever, 5 hours. But other than that specific instance, I've enjoyed in the game a lot. I've enjoyed every moment that I've turned it on to record, and I got excited to come back. I'm not saying that's a rare thing, but to get like super excited. A lot of times I'm excited to play a game, but I'm not super excited. But with Silk Song and Nine Souls, I've been like, all right, I'm ready to sit down and play, even if I get my ass handed to me. Difficulty-wise, I'd say a lot of it isn't difficult. It's not super hard, but there are a few choke points in there, and the final boss is obviously the major like thing that I would say makes it difficult because is there an easier mode? I don't remember if it was this game or not. Yeah, switch to story mode. There is a story mode, which is nice that they add that option. But if you're on standard and you refuse to switch to story mode, that final boss, I feel like, is going to cause a lot of people to take a long break from the game and maybe not finish it. I don't know. And not that I'm like trying to say it's really hard, but you do have to focus. You have to pay attention. There are some people who are just really good. They could probably walk in there and just one-shot it, face roll it, and get away with it. I definitely couldn't. Difficulty-wise, that boss, Lady Ethereal, was a little bit of a get-good moment, but I don't think it was like truly difficult. After you learn it, it's not a difficult fight. Eigong still requires like, all right, if I don't turn and press R1, then I'm gonna take 3 hits to the face because I'm gonna get knocked back into the next hit. Like, you got to be very specific to get through that one. And I like it. I like it a lot. I can't think of any other bosses that really come close. I don't know. So it's a little different with the difficulty compared to like Hollow Knight. Because in Hollow Knight, a lot of bosses are either just really easy or just really hard. But in this game, I feel like there are 1 or 2 that are hard, and the rest is you got to pay attention. That's it. You got to pay attention, and it might take a few tries. But yeah, so either way, still though, I find it so fun that I'm giving it a 10. And overall, this whole thing rating genre, I'd say this is a 10 for me. If I was going to suggest this game to anyone, even that watched this, you will enjoy playing it. Maybe. If you don't like pain, maybe you don't. Masochistic mentality, like I have sometimes. I choose hard on everything I play just because I want the hardest experience. I don't know why I want to suffer, but I do. So if you like that, then you might find this a 10 as well, even if you've already watched it. But it does have that whole, like, if you get it down, I'm not sure you're gonna find much of a challenge outside of Lady Ethereal. Well, you might not even find that a challenge outside of Eigong, really. And a few mini bosses. Those learning their patterns was certainly something. The final mini boss that I fought in front of the Lear's grave, that one was awkward. It didn't take long, but it was awkward. I don't know. But overall, this is a great game. This is one of my favorite games now. I'm surprised it made it so quickly up there. It's got a lot of nostalgia games to fight, so obviously you're not pushing that down. It's impossible. You can't outrate nostalgia. I mean, you can try. I'd say this game has probably reached a top 10 for me, potentially. It's just really hard. It's every time I think about like my top favorite games, like FF9, just it's there, it's at the top, and then there's like 8 or 9 games that are all like in a line that I think of at the same time, and I'm like, I don't know which one of you is second or third. Like, I don't know. I love them all, and I feel like this has reached that where I'm gonna throw you in here. I don't know where you are in the list, but you're memorable, very memorable, and it's a great game. So anyway, I'm gonna talk in circles like usual if I keep going. So I'm gonna end this here and cry that it's over and I have to find something to replace it. I have a lot of games. A lot of games suggested, a lot of games that I own that are in the backlog. I couldn't tell you what's next, but I mean, members will know. They get to see videos immediately. So as I'm saying, when this releases, I will have decided a game for sure, but it'll probably already be out for members, to be honest. I have zero clue what I'm playing next, though. I didn't think this through before finishing this episode. But if you have a game to suggest, let me know in comments and in whatever, even on my post, anywhere. I will check them out. I'll write them down and add them to the About section if I feel that... I'll put them in a major list overall. The About section's like stuff I generally think that I'm going to play soon. So, even if I didn't write it down, I will add it to my own personal list to add into there later. But yeah, you can check the About section if you want to see upcoming games, and yeah. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in another game.